Hey guys, this is Coach M.I.X, former seafarer and full-time entrepreneur, and I'm a Ruby Director in USANA Health Sciences. Welcome to the last part of the Health and Freedom, the how to start your own USANA business. Kung mag-i-start ka ng USANA, actually you have two choices. Now the good thing about this business is that we don't have any franchise cost. There will be no referral fees. Walang i-incomein yung nag-refer sa'yo ng USANA. No operational expenses. You don't have to put up any structure or any store, physical store. Walang kailangan. Alright? You only have two choices when you start USANA. It's either you go for the one business center or the three business center. Ang one business center, mas maliit ang puhunan pero mas maliit ang income. Sa three business center, mas malaki ng onte ang puhunan pero doble ang kita. Now, if you ask me which one I recommend, it really is up to you. Depende sa budget mo. Pero definitely, if you have the cash to start the 3 business center, I would say go for it. Ang 3 business center is roughly around $900 to start. Somewhere around $45,000-$46,000. As of February 2020, nasa 46,000 something tayo. Ang maganda sa USANA, you actually only have to get the initial inventory. Yung $900 sa 3 business center, that's pure products. Wala yung entrance fee or anything. And actually, it's already discounted pa. 30% discount sa lahat ng product. Alright? O maganda sa 3 business center, malaki ang income, medyo mas malaki na onti yung puhunan. Pero imagine you'll actually also earn retail profit from all of these products. Kikita ka pang 16,000. Now, if you decide to just use the products, sabihin natin 30 to 40% of the products you decide to use for yourself, pag binenta mo pa the rest niyan, meron ka pa ring tubo. So, yun ang kagandahan dito. Usually, ang 3 business center would be disposed within the first 2 months if you will do your part. Okay? Kung aaralin mo, attend ka ng trainings, and you really study and use the products, most probably, on average, roughly around 2 months. Now, if you cannot afford the 3 business center, you could certainly opt to start with the 1 business center, $500, 27,000 something. Okay? So maganda dito, it's much more affordable, but then the income is significantly smaller. Dahil ang maximum amount na pwedeng kitain ng 1 business center is only $1,000 per week sa weekly commissions. The 3 business center, you'll earn so much more. Siyempre, when I was in your position, I was actually also thinking kung ipupush ko ba to or hindi. Now, let me show you my analysis kung paano ko nag-decide na i-start ang USANA. Actually, gumawa ako ng pros and cons list. Alright? I sat down, got a piece of paper, wrote all my thoughts about USANA, all the things that I saw negatively, may mga possible na maging problem if I start a business like this. And of course, I put in the pros. What are the advantages or the things I found in USANA na maganda? And if the positives outweigh the negative, then I'll push through the business. Well, the first problem na iniisip ko niyan nung ina-analyze ko yung USANA is I don't have the skill to do USANA. Hindi ako marunong, hindi ako magaling, hindi ko siya linya. Pero imagine this, as I sat down there and I was thinking, baka hindi ko mabenta dahil nga wala akong abilidad. Well, the initial inventory, inisip ko how many products do I have to sell? If I'm a beginner, how many products ba ang kailangan kong i-move? And as I ran through the inventory, if you actually purchase only sell essentials for the 1 business center, siyam lang yun. So iniisip ko, for me to really lose in this business is kung hindi ko mabenta dahil nga hindi ko linya yung siyam na products. Now, the very, very important thing in considering kung mabebenta ko to, syempre, is yung expiry. That's the time limit. Okay? Na pag inabot ako na expiry, dun talaga ako actually kasi malulugi. Now, imagine this. Nung tinanong ko yung nagpe-present, how long is the expiry of the USANA products? Ang sabi sa akin, 2 years. So imagine this, you have 9 products and it will expire for 2 years. And if I was to use 2 pairs of the products, 7 na lang. Then I have my family and my friends. I actually wrote down all of my relatives. And syempre, not all of them would buy. Pero iniisip ko, siguro naman roughly around 15 to 20%. I wrote, sabi ko, kung 2 sa akin, 4 sa relatives ko, 2 sa parents ko, for me to actually lose, na parang sa isip ko, would it take me 2 years para mabenta yung 2-3 product? Kasi malulugi ako pag nabulok siya. Would it take me 2 years? Now you have to ask yourself yung question, naaabutin ba tayo ng 2 taon sa 9 na pirasong product? Kung magte-training ka, kung merong magko-coach sa'yo how to do this. And in fact, when you start doing USANA, you'll not be doing the presentations on the first month or the second month. You'd have your coach for that to guide you and present for you as you learn the skills. And imagine this, with the skill of your coach, alright, and your skills as well as you learn the business, would it take you 2 years to sell the products? If your answer is the same as mine, then I was confident that I wouldn't lose money in doing USANA. And besides, worst case scenario, I just use the products. Maganda naman eh. And lalo ngayon, our health should be our priority. Kasi sa amin, mga seaman, pag nagkaroon kami problema sa katawan, sabit na, hindi na kami makasakay. So my first concern, would it take me 2 years to sell the products? Malulugi ba ako dito? My answer is no, definitely not. So, doon pumasok sa ideya ko, sa isip ko na, if I wasn't gonna lose in USANA, then I have so much to gain. Malay mo kasi, yung inisip ko, paano ko mag-workout? And I was thinking, when it comes to skills, skills can be mastered. Imagine, as I am talking to you right now, my skills have developed for the last 5 years because of doing seminars and talks. I actually forced myself to teach in a training center to further my skills in speaking. And ngayon, magaling na ako magsalita, pero 5 years ago, I wasn't like this. When I started doing USANA, I didn't have any idea. But the good news is, lahat ng skill, pwede mong matutunan. Everyone starts out na hindi magaling. I started out na hindi ako magaling. Pero I'm really happy when I watch these videos. Makikita ko yung mga video ko pag nagtitrain ako. I've come so far. It's because of really attending the trainings and honing my skill. I'm actually an introvert. Okay, I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather not speak. I'd rather just play games. I don't go into social gatherings. And minsan magtataka yung fiancé ko, sabihin niya, ba't di ka nagsasalita during family reunions? I usually keep to myself. I don't speak a lot. Kasi she's so used into me doing talks and presentations. Akala niya actually madaldal ako. Pero hindi. All of these were learned skills. There are people who are natural at this. Pero there are people like me who just learned it. So sa inyo guys, if ang concern nyo naman next is hindi ako marunong, you don't need to be great to start. You need to start to be great. From the words of the wise man Zig Ziglar, one of the best motivational speakers that I know, sabi niya, hindi mo naman kailangang maging magaling para magsimula. Simulan mo para gumaling ka. Remember that Michael Jordan, once upon a time in his life, also was learning dribbling. Manny Pacquiao was actually beaten by his sparring partner before. And his sparring partner ngayon, nobody knows him. Pero si Manny Pacquiao also started as a beginner. So if your concern is, hindi ka marunong, don't worry, tuturuan ka naman dito. There are basic trainings for every skill that you have to learn to manage USANA. So let's move on to the positives naman. Unang-una, ang USANA, it provides training. I mean guys, to be honest, if walang training sa USANA, I would not push through the decision of starting the business. Sabi ko nga, wala akong skill eh. And if there is no training, and I only have to rely on my natural skills, I'm quite sure hindi ko magagawa yung USANA. Kung walang training, hindi ko to sisimulan. But then, nung sinabing may training, sabi ko, uy, now here is an opportunity that would teach me all about marketing, advertising, selling, people management, and they provide the trainings for free. And I was actually considering to enroll in LaSalle for a business course. That's how much I wanted to learn doing business, and I was willing to pay the extra money for college na business administration, na ako naman is marine transportation, seaman ako eh. That is how much I wanted to learn, and if USANA would give it to me for free, hindi panalo na ako. Para lang ako nag-shopping ng products, and then I went into business school for free. So una-una may training. Pangalawang positive actually is that you have a coach. So you won't do this alone. Isa pa yun sa pinakamalaking positive sa tingin ko. Kasi if you start a traditional business, nobody would help you out. Why would a competitor help you out? If you ask them how to manage a restaurant business, why would they tell you their secrets? Magiging competitor mo pa sila. Pero in USANA, you get a private coach, someone to teach you how to do it step by step. And if you start this business with us, babantayan namin every action. Alright? Every advance sa business, somebody is there to guide you and give you feedback. And that's the beauty of USANA. You don't have to go through the trial and error process, which usually takes a very long time. Mahirap ang trial and error. You'd commit mistakes and then you'd learn from it. But then if you have a coach, then you skip the trial and error process. Third positive na nakita ko is the quality of the products. Guys, hindi naman tayo magbebenta ng lamesa or silya or damit. If I was to sell these, I need to have a lot of sales skills. Alright? Pero kasi in USANA, 5-star gold or platinum sa bagong NutriSearch Comparative Guide, ginagamit ng elite athletes. Hindi naman tayo nagbebenta dito ng gamit na toothpick. You can't sell that. It really would require you a lot of skills to be able to pull that off. Pero sa USANA, since the products are amazing, and this is number 1 kumpara sa lahat ng produkto, and karamihan ng families, they actually already have a supplement that they're using. They just don't know that USANA is better. So iniisip ko nun, kung 5-star gold to and the price is low, I wouldn't be challenged masyado in selling the product since the products mismo ang magbebenta ng sarili niya kasi nga sobrang ganda. And if the products are amazing and I do this business, then I'll be able to get the discount and use it for 30% less na magagamit ko din naman kasi. So, una-una sa customers ko, hindi ako mapapahiya. This is the best product. And at the same time, for my health, naka-discount pa ako kasi being a member gives you that 30% discount lifetime forever. Fourth advantage na nakita ko is this business is doable part-time. So if you're still occupied in doing so many things, baka meron kang trabaho or other business to attend to, certainly the same way sa akin nun. I had a jeep business to manage. I have other businesses. I was teaching sa training center and then I had to do USANA. So I had to juggle all of the things I had to do and try to put into my schedule yung USANA time. And ang maganda sa USANA, this is flexible. Unlike starting a restaurant, you have to be there 6 a.m. dahil breakfast. You have to be there lunchtime kasi dun maraming tao, dun busy. And if you don't put attention to your business, then maybe some of your people would start messing around, maybe start stealing from you. 6 p.m. dinner, andong ka dapat, and it's not possible to do that if you still have work to do in the office or if you're still sailing. Ang maganda sa iyo sana, kahit nagtatrabaho ka or even if you're still active on board, ang maganda dito, you could certainly put in USANA sa schedule mo kasi flexi time. You can do it anywhere, anytime. So if your concern is also time, wala akong oras para gawin siya, ang maganda dito, pwede nga siyang part-time. It won't consume all of your time. And you know what? Ang realization ko, nung iniisip ko, paano ko ipagkakasya to sa oras ko? But then I realized that it's not really a lack of time, pero a lack of prioritization. Anything that you prioritize, most probably you will find the time for it. So for example, sa akin, nagtatrabaho ko and then suddenly may emergency sa bahay. Most probably I would stop doing all of the work and I'd go straight at home and address the emergency kasi priority ko siya. So in USANA, really it's more of a matter of priority. Priority sa pangarap ko. Guys, you know what? USANA is only a vehicle. It's a vehicle for our dreams, for the things that we truly want. I mean, USANA is good, maganda yung products, pero to be honest, I'd never really dreamed of running a supplement business. Okay, hindi ko naman siya naisip eh. Before USANA, I wasn't really that health conscious. Sakto lang. Okay, pero ang naisip ko, isa pang positive is what if? Guys, remember nung iniisip ko nun, kung hindi naman ako siguro aabutin ng 2 taon sa ilang pirasong produkto. So that's the worst case scenario, imposibleng mangyari. Now, ang tanong ko talaga and the reason why I really started this is that thought na what if, paano kung pumatok? Paano kung maging successful? Paano kung maging diamond director ako dito? Then all of my dreams would become possible. Now you have to ask yourself, if you push through this opportunity and it works out and you earn ₱1 million a month sa business na to, what would you do with the money? I'm sure marami kang pangarap magkakatotoo dyan. Okay, 1 million a month. And ayun yung iniisip ko am I really willing to let go of this opportunity and not do it for $500 or $25,000 na I'm given this chance to earn $1 million a month with hard work. Mind you, with hard work, I'm given this opportunity that I could earn $1 million a month. Would I really stop and not do it because natatakot ako na malugi ng 25,000? 1 million a month yung kapalit. Guys, remember, that's the question that you have to ask yourself. What if it works out? Sabi nga sa akin ng mentor ko na Chinese, sabi niya sa akin, "Mix, walang nananalo sa loto nang hindi tumataya. You have to risk it." Lalo sa panahon ngayon wherein losing means not risking. Sa totoo lang, if you remain average, you don't risk. That's a sure way of losing. Sabi ko nga iniisip ko noon when I was also in your position, sitting down thinking, would I do USANA? Iniisip ko, paano kung hindi pumatok? Paano hindi maging successful? Paano kung hindi mag-flourish? Kasi that's the other spectrum of it It could boom or it could not boom. Okay, hindi maging okay. And inisip ko, paano hindi magiging okay? And you know what is the sure way na hindi maging okay at hindi pumatok yung business? The 100% chance or sure way of not succeeding in USANA is to not start it at all. If hindi mo siya sisimulan, sure way na hindi siya papatok. But then if you start it, then at least meron tayong chance, at least may percentage that it might actually work for you. And ang dami ko pang positives actually na nakita. Iniisip ko, pag nag-diamond ako dito, maybe I'll be able to finally buy my dream resort. Maybe I'll be able to start my own building eventually pag naging diamond director ako. Or maybe yung sports car na pangarap ko, mabili ko na. Alright? Yung mga watch collections na gusto kong i-start, maybe magkatotoo dito. Maybe I'd finally get to spend time with family dahil nga nature ng trabaho namin. Guys, mga anak namin lumalaki sa litrato. We're OFWs. I'm a seafarer, and that's the sad story of the seafarer or the OFW is that we trade our time for money. Na wala kaming oras sa pamilya because we have to earn, we have to sacrifice for the family, and that's the sad story of our lives. And iniisip ko nun, maybe this opportunity would be the answer, the key in me staying here permanently. And siguro ang last cons or last thing that could stop you from doing this maybe is money. Baka pera ang problema mo, and certainly sa akin nun ay hindi ng problema ko. And that's why I understand to some people na nakikita yung opportunity na to, they're so excited that maybe this would be the way to make their dreams come true. But then what's stopping them is the lack of funds to start. Naiintindihan ko yan. Pero guys, alam nyo, if you're lacking the funds now to start, it's the more reason why you should do USANA. Mas lalong kailangan mong mag-USANA. Kasi yung USANA, sa tingin ko, nung ina-analyze ko siya, it also didn't have the money to start. Yung pera ko, kakalabas lang, it was allotted for other things. Pero when this opportunity came into my life, and then I realized, oo nga no, bakit ganun? Ang tagal na natin nagtatrabaho, pero kailangan ng 25,000 for an opportunity that would make me rich with plus hard work, syempre. Pero this is an opportunity that could earn me millions. Tapos wala akong 25,000 after working for so long. Then that means mas lalong kailangan gawin yung opportunity. Kasi kung mayaman na tayo, sa totoo lang, we don't need to do USANA anymore. If you're as rich as Bill Gates, then never mind doing USANA. It's not for you anymore. You're rich already. Pero if you still have problems with money, it's all the more reason why dapat kailangan siyang simulan. Yung iba iniisip, mix tsaka na lang pag mag-ipon siguro muna ako, and certainly yun din yung iniisip ko noon, what if pag-ipunan ko muna? Pero realize this, parang naisip ko rin noon, teka nga, Yung mga kasama ko, actually 5 years na nagtatrabaho, wala pa ring ipon. So it's also possible that 5 years from now na mag-iipon muna before I start. Baka 5 years from now, wala pa din. And ayun yung realization ko na ang hirap ka mag-ipon eh. Sa totoo lang, if you save 1,000 a month, religiously, that's a good achievement already. Na talaga hindi mo gagastusin na pag may lumabas na iPhone, you won't spend the money for the new phone. That kind of discipline, mahirap siyang gawin. Sa totoo lang. Kasi I know a lot of people who've been working for 20, 30 years in the government, in private companies, and then when you look at their bank account, usually laging sakto lang. So guys, hindi masama magdagdag. Etong USANA, if your problem is money, this is not a problem of money. Sa totoo lang, this is the solution to your money problems. If this works out, hindi mo na kailangan magtrabaho, or you can do whatever you want. Maybe pursue your passion. Diba? Now we can pursue our passion kasi okay na yung pera. So I hope this video helped you in deciding kung mag-i-start ka ng USANA. Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, kung hindi naman tayo malulugi, hindi ka naman naabuti ng 2 taon, di ba? And we're here to teach you naman. Alright? Hindi ka naman naabuti ng 2 taon. And ang pera nagagawa naman paraan. And ito naman pwedeng part-time. And you see all of these positives na malay mo yung pangarap mo dito magkatotoo. Maybe para sa parents mo. Pangarap mo para sa kanila. Okay, yun para sa health mo. Ang dami-daming positives. I'll leave you with this. You never really know unless you try. You'd never really know unless you try. I really encourage you to start USANA. Talk to the person who invited you here. And for sure, may plano yung mga yan. For sure, meron silang pina-project ngayon. I really suggest that you ask them about smart positioning and their plans sa business nila. It certainly could help you out. Guys, if you have any questions about USANA, feel free to ask us. Feel free to approach us. And if I personally sent you this video, akong bahala sa'yo. You just have to listen to our coaching. Do your part. Sabi ko nga, hindi naman lahat ng pumapasok sa gym lumalaking katawan. Diba? May part yung gym, may part yung physical trainer, pero yung nagji-gym din, the person who is enrolling in the gym also has to do their part. Now, if you do your part, ang goal natin, first month, second month, bawi puhunan. Okay? Projectin natin yan. I hope you make the right choice. Worst case scenario dito, guys. Worst case scenario, use half of the products, sell half of it, then you'd get your money back. And if you don't want to pursue anymore, then wag mo na ituloy. At least may discount ka na. At least nasubukan mo. Ayun ang pinaka-importante. At least, at the end of the day, if it fails, you'd still say to yourself, at least I gave it a shot. Kasi kung di natin to sisimulan, definitely hindi siya papatok. That's it with this video. I'll see you soon. If you start doing USANA, you'd certainly can use all of my training materials, all of our training videos. Welcome to USANA, and I'll see you on the next video.